much I did. Righty ho. Now all we've got is that snowy centre. Runway 21, thank you. All we've got is that snowy centre people on. Snowy centipede. So I don't imagine he's going to be providing ATC for us. Have you asked at all, Grant? Or just don't know. Runway 21, not like Highway 61. Fright Pran, YCFS. Oh, yeah, it's probably the same plane. Why is it? What am I doing? What's this? Why? I'll put 2-1 in there. Seems you told me already. That's good. Right, runway 21. We're laughing. Now I need a route. Yeah, I suppose so. Oh, well, actually, he won't now because he's not there. Dearie me. Unbelievable. Obviously they've seen my call sign come up and jumped off as fast as they could. That'll do. Funny, my phone now, when I point it at a flight plan, it just takes a photo automatically. I don't have to push the button. Okay, so what was it? It was Banda, Copper, Alton Boree. Banda Brothers. Or a band of coppers, maybe. COPPA. Alton. Alternate. Boree. File 210. Probably seems a bit ambitious, I reckon, for this trip, but anyway. Probably got way too much fuel for this trip too, but them's the brakes, or them's the things that wears out the brakes. No, it's telling me insufficient fuel. I just can't believe that. This thing's right. Okay, so I'm seeing no ATC at the moment, so that's pretty good. So we could almost go one, or we could, couldn't we? Or should we monitor Unicom? Hard to know, isn't it? What is it now? I'm sure I've got one of them in here. There you go. Getting quite a collection of these now. Handy. Yes. I actually restarted this thing 3 times before we got it actually happy again. Well, I did a restart and then I shut it down and restarted. I did a warm boot and then a cold boot. Now I'm right the way over there, am I? Oh, good. Okay. Taxi via hotel. No, it's not too bad. Hotel Delta. Done deal. Okay. Okay, get all this stuff done. 121. Where are you up to, Grant? I'm assuming you're probably pretty ready to go. That would be my guess. I'll get this chat thing going in a minute. Okay, well I think we're sort of happy, joy. Charlie Wally Woo Woos. One back from that, I think. Engine start procedure. That sounds good. Obtain pushback clearance, probably not necessary. Seatbelt signs on. Fuel pumps all on. Packs off. Starting our little pushback business now. Parking brake off. Around a bit. And starting engine 2. Start valve open. N1 rising. N1 1. Put some fuel into that puppy. I could wait, or I could go start engine 1. Push back a bit further while we're doing that. Some fuel into engine 1. Taxi lights on. Hope you all heard that those engine start switches clicking off then. It's pretty cool. So packs can go back to auto. APU bleed off. Parking brake on. APU off. Oh no, timing. Oh, caught that just in time. Engine generators on. Your damper can go on. Flaps for takeoff. Yeah, all looking good. That'll do me. Still no controllers, so we're going to waiting near runway 21. Righto. I'll be right there. Just got to chuck a mad Yui, I think. Probably should have done it on that dirt over there, but I'll taxi via Alfalfa. Got to be sure not to cross runway 1028. Okay, now we're laughing. Follow this around. Cool bananas while we're doing that. Get this thing going. Turn right, you idiot. They're all. I don't actually need this anymore, I don't think. Are you holding short or just hanging around? Are you holding short or loitering? You can go first if you want. Go for your life. Well, actually, we can go to squirrel if you want to. Till we get ATC.
Are you there?
I am now, yeah, exactly. I just realised we could do that. You're ready to go first if you want to. Go for your life.
I'll go first.
This way you'll be able to watch yourself on the stream, mate.
That'll scare me.
Yeah, careful, you just might be in there. You might just be in there. There you go, look. You can now see yourself, seeing yourself on the stream. How bizarre is that? I am on the stream.
So what would happen if I set up a couple of mirrors?
Yeah, I don't want to know. I just might be in there. Now this is cool. You can watch yourself take off. Well, I turn around a little bit and you can see yourself. There you go. There you go. Bizarre. Yeah, Golf Romeo 516, line up and wait, runway 21. Behind the departing 737. Doing. Okay. I did it again. Consummate professional bloody idiot. Okay, so we'll try and put our runway heading in here, and what are you, about 5 mile away? I'll give you a 10-mile head start and then I'm out of here.
No worries.
I'll work it on panic cam. I don't know what's best with this bloody cameras and stuff. Really not sure. I'm working on panic cam for the takeoff anyhow. That's nearly 10 miles, that'll do. It's probably about 8. About passing 10,000 feet, 8 mile away. What could possibly go wrong? Two stable engines. All that I can say for the pilot. And 80 knots. V1, thank you. I already knew, didn't have to tell me. Positive rate. Oh yeah, positive rate. Gears going up. I'm actually playing with the throttles here on the climb and trying to, wasn't going to do nose down trim because I was worried about the trim, but here we go. Could live to regret this. Seriously, here we come. We're just recovering. Don't panic, everyone. Don't panic. It's as bad as it looks, but just don't panic. Just keep a level head. Just remember your training. Training? Okay. Things are looking slightly safer now. Now I've still got this horrible nose down trim thing happening. Gonna lock the gear, take the pressure off the hydraulic system. Little bit right of track, but that's just totally for safety reasons. It's going to be interesting when I try and go. Oh, come on, it's working. Ah, thank. Wow, mate, there is a Santa Claus. So I didn't want to use the trim at all. I didn't want to use the trim at all today because I didn't think it'd work properly. And certainly not nose down trim because you couldn't recover from it yesterday.
That's awesome.
So I just tried to control that takeoff with no trim and just back the throttles off. And it just didn't really work for me, you know. I just backed the throttles off on that takeoff, on the climb, to try and compensate for the fact that I wasn't going to use the trim to keep the nose down.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, your options would be if you trim down, you go really fast, and if you trimmed up, you'd stall.
Yeah, but just on the takeoff roll, you normally have to trim it down because you've got the throttles are flat out, so it wants to bring the nose up quicker than you need to.
You're taking off. The nose has to come up. But no, I know what you mean.
Yeah, but if you left it as it was, it'd flip itself over backwards normally, you know.
Absolutely.
Anyway, as it turns out, I think I'm pretty sure Ramel and Julia will be here later on tonight, like for the 7 o'clock go.
Okay, cool.
What flight level did you fire, by the way?
340.
340?
Yeah, it's 261 nautical miles.
You know, I filed 210, which is funny in itself.
At least you'll see the coastline.
3-4. Unbelievable. Hang on, my flight plan looks totally mental. Have you got a waypoint copper, COPPA?
Yes, I have.
Hang on. Something wildly wrong here. Bander, copper. Alton, Boree. Do you have Alton, Oltin, Oscar Lima Tango India November?
Let me have a look.
That's weird. If you look at the feed, that's my route there. That's my legs page. Just doesn't look right. No way does it look right.
No, I've got Joker, Cooper, Enoch, Corky, Sadler.
Holy moly. So you're not even coming in Boree.
No, Boree's my last waypoint.
Right, okay. So what I should be doing... Are you saying you've got that copper in there?
Yeah, and I'm looking at how far. I'm about 30 odd miles from. Hang on, let me redo that.
No, this is.
I'm about 62 from copper at COOPA.
Yeah, see, I'm 16 from Banda, 390 then to Copper, 266 then to Alton, and then 42 to Boree. I've got this whole thing as 450 miles.
Things that make you go,
Yeah, I'd suggest this is wrong for sure. But
you think?
pretty sure. So what? Out of curiosity. Oh no, you must be. You're in front of me, surely. But what's your current heading? Just out of curiosity.
212.
Yeah, sure. So I'm 213. That's fine. But why are we going all the way to Copper to come back to Sydney?
Well, my next waypoint is Joker, Joker, and then that's 23 miles. Then Cooper, COOPA, is 28 from that. And no, this is all in a straight line for me.
Well, this says I'm 400 miles from COOPA.
Yeah, you've misspelt it. COOPA or COOPA, which is what it should be.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Dope.
Dyslexia, one of my favourite topics.
Can you spell it?
Not really. It's like, why is the word abbreviation so long?
Isn't dyslexia spelled A, P,
Yeah,
Z,
exactly.
B, something?
Yeah, something like that. It's like, why are apartments so close together?
It's a Monday, don't start me.
You see the link I sent through on that post? Like, after restarting the computer 3 times, I thought, oh, that reminds me of a song.
Yeah, what happened when you compare with the sim?
Yeah, not really sure. Absolutely not really sure. I did sort of muck around with it yesterday, and I fiddled with it this morning, and it all seemed right. You know, it's just typical. It's just totally typical how it goes.
It's a woman, isn't it?
No comment, but what it is, a computer with like 9,000 USB devices hanging off the top of it. That doesn't help.
So you've disconnected a few of them?
Yeah, exactly. I've cut them back a bit, yeah. So it's got 9,000 USB devices, 1,200 screens, you know, another couple of computers relying on it. You know, it's bound to muck up occasionally. Like if you came back, if you could come back as a computer, you wouldn't want to come back as this one.
Too much hard work.
Yeah. I'll just put the map on just for Julia's sake. There you go, Julia. Look at that. What could possibly go wrong here? Very good. That's very funny, Julia. I just saw your comment on that chat. Prepared to anyway, thank God it's not that other thing, that PS thing. I was going to stick a picture of Pauline Anson on there. But please, explain, please. I'm glad we sorted out that Cooper and not Copper.
I'm not. I could have been landed and gone to bed by the time you got down.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, see, now it makes more sense why I'm at 21,000.
Hey, your bot deleted one. I put one message in, which was the flight plan I was using, which was all in caps, and then it message deleted by moderator like 5,000 times.
Yeah, I saw that. So please refrain from spamming caps, which is exactly what the deal is.
Yeah, I never even thought. I just copied my flight plan and posted it. I whacked it in, so.
Yeah, we've had people try and send, generously try and send flight plans and things to us before, and they're all in caps. They get wiped out.
Ban the bot.
The t-shirts are only $30 now if you want one. We've got a special on.
Everybody hates the bot. We've got a Sydney approach.
Good. See, they see us and they want to jump on and help. But funnily enough, on my side, I can see all your waiting here, blah blah blah, all your comments struck out. So CFS, J70, Corky, H12, Boree, all that. I can actually read it on my...
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but I can't on the sort of, like, that's not to the public, don't see that. But I can see what you've said that caused you to be wiped, If that kind of makes sense.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, because because it's sort of being broadcast on this channel. If they wipe it, I see what you wrote with the line through it. Like I don't on the little, the tablet screen because I'm just logged on watching what's going on. But on the main screen, where it's being transmitted from, if you like, where it's being fed from, I can see it, Timed out for 1 second. So you're lucky I don't make that half an hour.
Yeah, the whole second. Nothing but the second.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you've been really punished there, timed you out for 1 second. Like, oh wow, that'd really hurt.
Can it do me again for a second? Because I missed it the first time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you missed not being able to type for 1 second, eh?
I was still thinking of the letter I wanted to type, so it really didn't bother me.
Yeah, with your typing speed, hunt and peck, you have to be 5 seconds to even make you notice.
Absolutely.
Actually, there's another small problem with the sim today too. Karen's bloody died.
Oh no!
Yeah, I mounted Karen underneath the back seat last week.
Careful, you'll get timed out for a second.
And it really has sounded quite good, because the other sounds that go with Karen are these other ambient sort of sounds, and some of the stuff like the spoilers and that sort of thing. And it really is good. It's got this sort of, which I've never had before, but I've separated the sounds from the sim from the Karen sounds, and it's really been really good. And all of a sudden she's dead.
So after you mounted her, you killed her?
Yeah, mounted her under the back seat once, and yeah, she's gone. I've actually stuck a guitar amplifier, a little portable guitar amplifier underneath, like a little practice amp, underneath the back seat with Karen coming through it.
So you mounted her on top of a small guitar amp on the back seat?
Well, under the back seat actually. So can I ask, how far are you from Cooper now?
Past Cooper, next is Corky, which is 20 mile.
So you're Corky, then Boree, I guess, eh?
Corky, Sadlo, Boree.
Yeah. Okie dokie, I got the idea now. You see, we've got another radio station interested in Oz Flight now too.
Yeah, Brizzy.
Yeah, what they've done is that email I sent advertising the event, sent that to like the station manager, and they've passed it on to the show that they thought it would fit best in, and that show is on a Wednesday, which is a bit of a shame, but it's like a science kind of show, so they're prepared to run with it, but they'll just do a little segment on it on the Wednesday before the weekend,
Oh, better than a poke in the eye with a burn stick.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That's like Brisbane, Cairns, Canberra now so far. It's still working on the others, but yeah, it doesn't hurt. I'm sure it won't hurt. And frankly, the guys, that Joshua from VatPack, has been incredible, like bent over backwards to help us, and it is a very big ask to say that it's going to be a 2-day event and we need it all rostered and blah blah blah. I mean, when you're starting it from scratch, it's a big ask to say, can you sort that out for me? I think they've done a great job just getting to that point, like where their proposed rostered stuff. That's awesome. I'm totally happy with it, eh?
Absolutely.
And if there's other spots, I mean, as it gets closer to the time, we'll just reach out to other people to say, look, there's a spot here, there's a spot there available for the ATC, and some of us can do some of it anyway, like Adam and Tristan, Ramel can do Tower, there's a few people around that are aware of it that could do it, so it'd be sad to not have ATC for some of it, but if we don't, we don't, it doesn't, it's not a deal breaker,
That's it.
I've also, I don't know if I said it in an email earlier or not, but I've also been talking to local clubs and that about just giving up one of their big plasma screens for the event for the 2 days as well, because all they've got to do is whack the URL in for the live feed and just put it on one of their screens. It doesn't cost them anything, and if they'll do it, I'm happy to put a banner or an ad or whatever it takes, sponsored by whatever it might be, for the clubs that would do it.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
So, Sydney ATIS. One six left and right. So it's 1-6 left and right into Sydney.
Correct, and I'm setting up for 16 right. Hopefully he'll lead me on that.
So you must be still up there, eh? You must be still, or you must be close to top of descent now, eh? I reckon. That'd be my guess. You'd be about 40 from top of descent, 50. Or less, depending on how high you are.
Right, hockey, mate.
Okay, so we're going to be doing that. That for 1 second. Go back to that.
156 question. 156 question.
I'm going to set up for one. You set up for right, I'll set up for left, eh?
Alright, no worries.
It's funny, at the start of this whole episode, when we were leaving Coffs Harbour, the FMC came up and said, insufficient fuel, and I thought, gotta be kidding, we're only going to Sydney.
Surprise!
But that's when I should have twigged to the spelling mistake, hey?
Yeah, well, we've all done it.
Not as much as I have. 1109, should almost know these bloody numbers. Should almost know these numbers off by heart. dokey. That's that little bit of stuff done. Actually, 1-6 left, you get a better view of the bridge and the city and that anyway. Hope I saved you all from that.
Springbok. Sydney approach, red 1123 with you. Approach red 1123, g'day, 616 right, descend to start 8000 please. Expecting 16 right and down to 8000 feet, 1123.
Springbok 962 heavy, crossing flight level 137 for 9000, direct, Tammy with you.
Springbok 962, accept runway 165, descend to start 8000 please.
60 on runway 16 right and down to 8000 at the start, Springbok 962 heavy.
Qantas 536 for taxi. Qantas 536 taxi. Just confirm your current heading, please.
We're facing 153, so call that southbound, southeastbound.
Roger, 536 taxi, Charlie, Foxtrot, point, runway 165.
Yeah, Sydney approach, g'day, Golf Romeo 516. So we've got ourselves set up for 1-6 left arrival into Sydney today.
Golf Romeo 516 approach, g'day, just outside my space. I'll give you contact me when it's a bit closer.
Cheers, mate, 516.
For Qantas 536, was it Charlie, Foxtrot, and what was the rest after that?
Charlie, Foxtrot, and just hold it Foxtrot for 165 for me.
Okay, Charlie, Foxtrot, and hold it Foxtrot for 16 right, Qantas 536. Got that 111 ready?
Got that 111, quick take off 16 right.
Quick take off 16 right, got that 111.
Red 1123, you can descend to the start to descend to the start 4000, my bad. Down to 4000 by the start for red 1123. Springbok 962, you can descend to the start 5000 please.
Descend via the star 5000, Springbok 962 heavy.
Picked the wrong day to give up sniffing glue. Actually, I watched that the other day, and I picked the wrong week, not the wrong day. We're 7 miles from top of descent. We're just going to have to do it.
Got that 11 through 2300, coming 5 on Sydney 2.
Hey, Grant, if you're still, I guess you're still listening here and there, but
One 6 280, cancel 6, cut
you're gonna You're going to love the new headsets.
Level 203, cancel to the transport Metro Cafe 1 on.
So much better. So much better. It's just unbelievable. Lot less,
On the side 36 for Lego Foxtrot.
lot less weight in them.
Just confirm.
You know, that sort of noise cancelling thing, like the little foam thing, so you don't necessarily have to have the thing off your ear to be listening to people. Yeah, the mics are so much better. Just awesome.
And just a quick question, follow up, you cleared us cabin 6 in our clearance, but it's not available for 6 guys. Do we need another clearance or?
Quite a 536, I'm so sorry, I completely stuffed up there, so you're 16 left. Would you prefer for me to stick down to Sydney 2 and get you off 16 right, or would you prefer to take that to 16 left so I can make that?
Yeah, no, I'll take run 6 right. Yeah, 16 right would be better.
Alright, Quad 536, I cleared on the, re-cleared on the Sydney 2 for 16 right, 16 right.
Alright, reclear Sydney 2, 16 right, Quad 536 ready.
Alright, Quad 536, I take off 16 right, sorry about that.
No, let's go take off 16 right, Quad 536.
Red 1123, you can descend to the start 3000. 3000, line start, 1123. And Springbok 962, you can cancel the start and heading 340, please.
Yeah, 340, Springbok 962.
And me again. I just flew past myself.
Quad 536, passing 1200.
Quad 536, approach identified 536, flight level 280, cancel fit traffic and flight battery.
But flight level 280, direct aircraft for Quad 536.
Red 1123, turn heading 176. From that heading, except like line, clear the Ellis approach, runway 16 right, report established. Turning right, 176 is still established, and we'll report 1123.
Yeah, Sydney approach. G'day, Golf Romeo 516, 2 mile from Boree, inbound Sydney, expecting runway 16 left.
Last name's going to confirm your call properly, sorry.
That's Golf Romeo 516.
Golf Romeo 516, expect runway 16 left, you can descend the star 8000, please.
Descend right to star 8000, Golf Romeo 516.
City approach for 1123 is established 16 right.
Red 1123, Sydney approach, clear land 16 right.
Clear the land 16 right, 1123, thanks.
Go wrong.
And football 5, correction, football 962, you can do 10 metres after 3000.
Descend minus after 3000, Springbok 962.
Football 962, looking awfully hard for your approach there, would you like to give me an order to just out to that?
Okay, we'll do a deep approach, Springbok 962.
I don't think you'll make it even then to establish a like line, just complete one single left-hand off, please.
Roger, complete in a single left-hand orbit, Springbok 962.
Cafe 111 left face to the north-east, I'm on the 122, something like that.
122, Cafe 111 today.
Got from 516, 632 to start 4000, please.
Descend right at star 4000, Golf Romeo 516.
R62, just confirm resuming your previous setting.
Roger, Springbok 962.
R62, you're flying at the distance you batch across the localizer there. Just once again confirm heading back to your previous flight heading.
It's turning onto the localizer now for Springbok 962.
Springbok 962, I think clear for the localizer. Just for next time, make sure you resume the heading I previously gave you, but you are cleared for the RLS, 16 right.
Roger, apologies for the mistake, Springbok 960. Cleared for the LS for runway 16 right.
No worries, Springbok 960. 536, you're losing my control area to the north, control identification services terminated, frequency change approved. Frequency change approved, close 536. Golf Romeo 516, you can descend to the start 3000, please.
Descend by the star 3000, 516.
Sydney approach, red 1123, clear of 16 right.
Red 1123, Sydney approach, welcome to Sydney, taxi Bravo, cross runway 25, Bravo to the bay today.
Bravo, cross 25 to the bay, thank you sir.
Springbok 962, establishing the localizer for runway 16 right.
Springbok 962, clear land runway 16 right.
Clear to land runway 16 right. Springbok 962.
Well, that was weird. That was very weird.
All stations approaches can be stand by for about 2 minutes, I'll be right back.
That was weird. It just went bloody heading select all by itself. That was very weird, ladies and gents, watching this feed. Very, very weird indeed. Everything was looking sweet, everything looking right with the world. And do that, and it thinks you've hit heading select when you haven't. I'll let it do its thing this time and just see what happens. Weirdarama. Oh, I know what it is.
And Golf Romeo 516, from your current heading, clear to sit localizer runway 16 right, before establishing.
We've got the localizer alive at the moment, so I guess we're established. It's yeah, we're right to go. 516, probably a little bit high.
No worries, 516.
Probably a little bit high, but flying high adds a whole new meaning to it. I think that's why they had to be why that show had to be called something else in the States. It had to be called Airline or whatever. Okay, this is looking better. This is looking happier. What that view? Or, I don't know. Pardon me. I reckon we're getting close to gear down. I managed this landing, it'll be close to gear off. So, lock them up.
Vacated runway 16 right, Springbok 962.
Put the headlights on.
Springbok 962, which bay looking to park at?
Looks like I picked the wrong week to give up amphetamine.
They need a stable for Springbok 962.
960, 298, taxi Bravo, cross 25, Bravo to the back there.
Bravo, okay, Springbok 962.
Yeah, there's that harbour bridge that I flew under yesterday. Sorry to all the people that, sorry to all the people that were on that train at the time. Channel. Yeah, Sydney approach, Golf Romeo 516 is fully established, 16 left.
Golf Romeo 516. Could land 16 left.
Clear to land 16 left, Golf Romeo 516.
Sydney approach, good evening, aims at 167 on the ground, requesting clearance in receipt of Bravo.
So just a quick check-a-rooney.
Last agent calling to second call sign, please.
Landing flaps are set. Auto brakes 2, gears down, 3 greens, speed brakes armed, dark, wearing sunglasses, landing lights are on, punters are locked up,
Last agent calling approach.
start switch is continuous. What else could you ask for, really?
Sydney approach
Nice view over the city.
Requesting clearance.
That's at 167 approach today, clear to the...
Yeah, just remember everyone.
Extra 500 route, sorry, climb to 657. 16 left.
Remember everyone, we've got an event on in June where we're going to fly this little puppy. 5 people are going to fly this puppy to every capital city in Australia and Cairns and Alice Springs.
7 clear to Gold Coast by interplane route.
Over a
5000,
weekend.
Runway 6 left, 3676 in the box and departures of yourself. 167.
Over a single weekend, and we're not sure we can do it, but we're going to give it a red hot go.
Sydney approach 150 at flight level 350, 7 nautical miles to Carroll. That's Sylvia once there, 500.
Lucky boy. A fundraiser in June. Subscribe, do whatever you got to do to get back for that fundraiser in June. Going to be a barrel of laughs.
Sydney approach, just repeat that.
All you got to really remember to be all over that. All you got to remember.
Qantas 340, just announcing 350.
Mangrove.com.au. Mangrove like the mangrove tree.
Contact, yeah.
Now I'm going to do my best to land this thing. But mangrove.com.au. Got that? Mangrove.com.au. That's all you need to know. There's a barrel of laughs, this shit. All I can say to myself is don't stuff this up. I could stuff this up. There's a very good chance. Very, very good chance of it. We'll give it a shot anyway. Yeah, here we go. Once I've got the controls, anything could happen. We can trim it down now, couldn't I, Grant? Wouldn't matter. Did have some. Oh, there's some reds back. Well, this needs some recalibrate. Oh, I need some recalibrating. One of the two.
400. Minimums.
Landing.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Righto, so mangrove.com.au, just remember that web address, tells everything you need to know. Holy guacamole. And we're safely back in Sydney.
Sydney approach, that's 105 gate 20, A320, requesting 05 Gold with Bravo.
Just 495 Sydney approach today, clear to the Gold Coast via entry 500, keeping 6 departure.
Thank you to everyone that joined us for that little trip. And yeah, just remember the fundraiser June, mangrove.com.au, can't go wrong. Yeah, we're going to drop off this.
Correct, that was the Kevin 6.
Going to drop off that for now. And we're going to shut this darling down. Start the APU. But yeah, so I hope you're understanding what was going on there. It's funny how you always get more viewers as you're landing. I reckon there's a system here where people know, they watch what we're doing and they go, oh, hang on, they're about to land, I'll jump on the feed now and watch that and then jump off. That's what I sort of suspect is happening. Because it's uncanny. It's uncanny how often you be on approach. You've had 3 viewers the whole time. You get on approach and it goes to 9. Then you land and they disappear again. It's like, oh, just watch the interesting bit. Which I don't blame them, frankly. It's a fair call. Lead on. Shut them down. Turn all this stuff off. It's all up there. Parked. Yep. Stand by. Yeah, I think we're done. Alright. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll be back in the flight deck in about an hour and a half. Ish. But yeah, that was fun. And thanks very much, Grant, for joining in.